Hey, are you there? The connection is a bit laggy, but I can see your face now.
I'm here. Sorry, the Wi-Fi in my apartment has been terrible all day. How was your morning?
It was okay, but I really missed having coffee with you. It's been 3 months since we were in the same room.
I know. Counting down the days is getting harder. I keep looking at flights for next month.
Do you think we can keep doing this? Sometimes the time difference makes me feel like we live on different planets.
It's definitely not easy, but I believe we are worth it. We just need to have a clear plan for when we can finally live in the same city.
I agree. I've started looking at job openings near your office. It's a big move, but I'm ready for a change.
That makes me so happy to hear. We can do this, Sarah. We just have to be patient and keep talking every day.
You're right. Even a 10-minute video call makes me feel so much better. I love you.
I love you too. I'll call you again before I go to sleep tonight. Julia, can we talk? I know you're upset with me for forgetting our dinner plans with your boss last night.
Upset is an understatement, Mark. I was sitting at that restaurant alone for 40 minutes, and I had to make up an excuse for why you weren't there.
I have no excuse. I got so caught up with the car repairs that I completely lost track of time. I am so incredibly sorry.
It's not just about the dinner. It's about feeling like I can't rely on you when something is important to me.
I understand why you feel that way. I was selfish and disorganized. I've already set 3 different reminders on my phone for our next event.
A phone reminder is a start, but I need to know that you're actually listening when I tell you about my schedule.
You're right. From now on, I'm going to write everything down on the kitchen calendar too. How can I make it up to you?
Honestly, just don't let it happen again. And maybe you could cook dinner for us tonight?
Done. I'll go to the grocery store right now and get everything for your favorite pasta. I really am sorry.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about something that's been bothering me. It's about your habit of coming over without calling first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought since we were such good friends, I didn't need to be so formal.
I love seeing you, but sometimes I'm working or I just need some quiet time alone. It's hard for me to say no when you're already at my door.
I didn't realize I was intruding. I thought I was being spontaneous and fun.
It is fun sometimes, but I really value my privacy in the evenings. I'd appreciate it if you could text me a few hours before.
That makes sense. I'll definitely do that from now on. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable in your own home.
Thank you for understanding. It's not that I don't want to see you. I just need a bit more control over my schedule.
I totally get it. We all need our boundaries. Thanks for being honest with me instead of just getting angry.
I'm glad we talked. Now, do you want to grab lunch, since I'm actually free right now?
I'd love to. Let's go.
I sat down and looked at our expenses from last month. We spent way more on miscellaneous items than I expected.
I saw that too. Between the kids' school trips and the emergency vet bill, it was a very expensive month.
We need to find a way to cut back. If we keep spending like this, we won't be able to put anything into our savings account.
Maybe we could try the envelope system for groceries. We put a specific amount of cash in an envelope, and when it's gone, it's gone.
That's a good idea. It stops us from buying things we don't really need at the supermarket.
Also, we should look at our electricity usage. The bill was 20% higher than last year.
I'll make sure everyone turns off the lights and the TV when they leave the room. It's a small change, but it adds up.
Every little bit helps. Let's try this for 1 month and see if we can save at least $300.
Deal. I'll print out a spreadsheet so we can track our progress together.
Perfect. It feels good to have a plan.
I can't believe our wedding is only 2 weeks away. I feel like there are still a million things to do.
Don't panic. We've already confirmed the catering and the music. What's left on the list?
We still need to finalize the seating chart, and I haven't heard back from the florist about the centerpieces.
I'll call the florist tomorrow morning and handle that. You focus on the seating chart. I know how tricky your relatives can be.
I'll make sure they're on opposite sides of the room. What about the wedding favors?
They arrived yesterday, but we need to put the little ribbons on all 100 boxes.
We we can do that together tonight while we watch a movie. It won't take that long.
You're so calm about everything. It really helps me stay grounded.
It's going to be a beautiful day, no matter what happens with the ribbons or the seating. The most important part is that we're getting married.
I went to visit my grandfather yesterday. He's starting to repeat the same stories over and over again.
My grandmother does that too. Sometimes she tells me the same story about her childhood 3 times in 1 hour.
It's a bit sad, isn't it? But his stories about the war are actually quite fascinating. I wish I had recorded them years ago.
You still can. Even if he repeats himself, there are always new details. I've started making a family history book for my grandma.
That's a wonderful idea. I should bring a voice recorder next time I go. He has so much wisdom to share.
They really do. It's easy to get impatient, but then I remember how much they did for us when we were kids.
Exactly. My grandpa taught me how to fish and how to fix a car. I owe him a lot.
We should try to spend as much time with them as possible. They won't be around forever.
You're right. I think I'll take him out for lunch this Sunday. He loves the old bakery in the center.
He'll love that. I'm going to call my grandma right now just to say hi. It's so dark outside. I can barely see anything through the window. How much longer until we arrive?
The driver said we should be there by 6 a.m., so we have about 5 more hours of traveling.
I wish I could sleep on buses, but every time I close my eyes, the bus hits a bump and wakes me up.
Try using my travel pillow. It's a bit more comfortable than leaning against the window.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Are you tired? You've been reading that book for hours.
I'm a little tired, but I want to finish this chapter. It's a mystery novel, and I'm close to finding out who the killer is.
Don't tell me. I want to read it after you. Do you think there will be a place to get coffee when we get off the bus?
The bus station usually has a small cafe that opens early. I'm definitely going to need a double espresso.
Me too. I feel like a zombie. This was a long trip, but I'm glad we took the night bus to save money on a hotel.
It was a smart move. Now try to get at least an hour of sleep. I'll wake you up when we're close.
I just saw that there are super cheap tickets to Prague for this weekend. Do you want to just go for it?
This weekend? But it's already Thursday. We haven't packed or researched anything.
That's the point of a spontaneous trip. We just pack a small bag, grab our passports, and figure it out when we land.
I don't know. I usually like to have a hotel booked and a list of things to see.
I already found a cute little hostel in the Old Town. It has great reviews and it's very affordable.
Well, it has been a very boring month. A little adventure might be exactly what we need.
Exactly. We can eat Tredelnik, walk across the Charles Bridge at night, and just explore the streets.
Okay, you convinced me. Let's do it. Should I buy the tickets now?
Yes, buy them before the price goes up. I'll start looking for my camera charger.
This is crazy, but I'm actually really excited. Let's go to Prague.
So, I was thinking about our goal to save $5,000 for a new car by the end of the year.
That's a big goal. We need to be very disciplined with our monthly budget.
I've been looking at our grocery bills. If we stop buying name brand products and switch to store brands, we could save $100 a month.
That's true. And I noticed I'm spending about $5 a day on coffee at work. That's $100 a month right there.
If I make coffee at home and you take it in a thermos, we can save that money easily.
What about our entertainment budget? We've been going to the cinema almost every week.
We could have movie nights at home instead. We already pay for Netflix, so we might as well use it.
Good point. If we combine all these small changes, we might actually reach our goal faster than we thought.
Let's write down our fixed costs and our variable costs tonight so we can see exactly where the money is going.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get the notebook and start calculating.
Mark, why is there a massive VR headset on the living room table?
Oh, that. It was on sale at the electronics store. It was 40% off, so I couldn't say no.
We just talked about our budget plan 10 minutes ago. You can't just buy expensive gadgets on impulse.
I know, but it's the latest model. I've been wanting one for years, and this was the best price I've ever seen.
On sale doesn't mean free, Mark. That's $400 that should have gone towards our car savings.
I feel really bad now. I guess I got too excited in the store and didn't think about the budget.
This is a pattern. Last month, it was the expensive espresso machine. We can't reach our goals if you keep doing this.
You're right. I'm sorry. Do you think I should take it back to the store?
If you really want to reach our goal for the car, yes, we need to be responsible.
Okay, I'll take it back tomorrow. I'm sorry for being impulsive. I'll check with you before I buy anything over $50 from now on.
I appreciate that. Let's stick to the plan so we can finally get that car.
I've been looking at some brochures for the summer. What do you think about a camping trip in the mountains? It would be great for the kids to be away from their screens for a week.
The mountains, Mark? Last time we went camping, it rained for 4 days and we all ended up sleeping in the car. I was thinking of something more relaxing, like an all-inclusive resort in Greece.
Greece is so expensive this year. And besides, the kids just sit by the pool all day. In the mountains, we can go hiking, fishing, and sit around a real campfire. It's about making memories.
My memory of the last trip is mostly wet socks and cold beans. Can't we find a compromise? Maybe a cabin by a lake? We'd have a real roof and a kitchen, but we'd still be in nature.
A cabin? That's not a bad idea. It's more expensive than a tent, but cheaper than a luxury hotel. Does it have to have Wi-Fi?
Yes, Mark, it has to have Wi-Fi. I need to be able to check my work emails, and you know the teenagers will refuse to go if they can't talk to their friends.
Fine. Nature with Wi-Fi. I'll start looking for cabins in the Lake District tonight.
Thank you. And please find one with a dishwasher. Leo, I've asked you 3 times to put your phone away during dinner. We are sitting right here, and you haven't said a word to us all evening.
Mom, I'm just finishing a message. It's important. My generation stays connected. That's just how the world works now. You don't understand because you grew up with paper maps and landline phones.
I understand perfectly. I understand that you're missing out on real human connection. When I was your age, we sat around the table and actually talked about our day. We looked each other in the eye.
Yeah, and you probably had nothing else to do. I have 5 different group chats going on. If I don't reply, I'm out of the loop. It's social pressure, Mom.
Social pressure shouldn't be more important than your family. Your grandmother is visiting and she feels ignored. Is it really that hard to be offline for 30 minutes?
Fine, 30 minutes. But you have to promise not to ask me about my grades or my future career.
It's a deal. Now, tell your grandmother about that trip you took to the city last weekend. She's been waiting to hear about it.
Dad, Mom, I've made a decision. I'm not going to apply for law school. I've decided to enroll in a culinary arts program instead. I want to be a professional chef.
A chef? Mark, we've spent years saving for your legal education. Being a lawyer is a stable, respected career. Being a chef is, well, it's a lot of physical labor and very long hours.
I know it's hard work, but I love it. When I'm in the kitchen, I feel alive. When I'm reading law books, I feel like I'm wasting my life. I don't want to be stable and miserable.
But have you thought about the salary? It takes years to become a head chef. Most people start by washing dishes for very little money. How will you pay your rent?
I've already found a part-time job at a local bistro to help pay for the course. I'm not asking for a free ride. I'm asking for your support. I want to do something I'm passionate about.
We just want you to be secure, Mark. The world is a difficult place, but I can see how much this means to you. You've been cooking for the family every Sunday, and the food is delicious.
Exactly. I want to share that with the world. Please, just trust me on this.
We'll talk to your father tonight. If you're serious about this, we won't stand in your way, but you have to promise to be the best chef in the city. Mark, I saw the boxes in your room this morning. Are you really doing it? Are you moving out this weekend?
Yes, Mom. I've signed the lease for the apartment downtown. It's small and the elevator is a bit noisy, but it's mine. I think it's time for me to be independent.
It feels like only yesterday you were starting high school. The house is going to be so quiet without you. Who's going to help me with the computer when it freezes?
I'm only 20 minutes away. I'll come over every Sunday for dinner and you can call me whenever the Wi-Fi acts up. I'm not moving to another planet, Mom.
I know. I'm just being a typical mother. Have you bought everything you need? Towels, a toaster? Do you even know how to use a washing machine?
I've been practicing. I did 3 loads of laundry this week, and Sarah gave me her old microwave. I'll be fine. I just need to learn how to cook something other than pasta.
I'll write down some of your favorite recipes for you. And please, promise me you'll keep the door locked at night. It's a busy neighborhood.
I promise. Thanks for everything, Mom. I couldn't have done this without your help. Sarah, we need to talk. I saw you yesterday at the cafe with Jim. You told me you were at your mother's house helping her with the garden. Why did you lie to me?
I wasn't lying, Mark. I was at my mom's in the morning, and then I met Jim just for a quick coffee to discuss a work project. I didn't think it was worth mentioning.
A work project? Jim works for our biggest competitor, and you weren't discussing a project. You were holding hands. I saw you with my own eyes.
I don't know what to say. I've been so confused lately. Things between us haven't been good, and Jim was there to listen.
To listen? Sarah, we've been together for 4 years. If you were unhappy, you should have talked to me. Instead, you went behind my back with the one person you know I don't trust.
I made a mistake. A huge mistake. I'm so sorry, Mark. It didn't mean anything. I was just feeling lonely.
Lonely? We live in the same house. I don't know if I can ever trust you again. Every time you say you're going to the store or to see a friend, I'm going to wonder if you're actually with him.
Please, give me a chance to fix this. I'll stop talking to him immediately. I'll do anything.
I need some time to think. I'm staying at a hotel tonight. Don't call me.
Mark, we've been best friends for 3 years now. We tell each other everything, right?
Of course, you're the person I trust most in the world. Why do you look so serious all of a sudden? Is something wrong?
No, nothing is wrong. It's just, I've been hiding something from you, and it's becoming too difficult to keep it inside.
You can tell me anything, Sarah. Did you lose your job? Are you moving away?
I'm not moving away, but my feelings for you have changed. I don't just see you as a friend anymore, Mark. I think I've been in love with you for a long time.
Sarah, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything right now. I just couldn't keep pretending. If you don't feel the same way, I understand. I just hope we can still be friends.
The truth is, I've felt the same way, but I was too scared to say anything. I didn't want to ruin the friendship we already have. It's the most important thing in my life.
Really? You aren't just saying that because you feel bad for me.
No, I've wanted to ask you out on a real date for months. I guess we're both a bit slow, aren't we?
Just a little bit. So, does this mean the movie tonight is a date?
Definitely. And I'm buying the popcorn. Sarah, where were you? I called you 5 times and you didn't answer. You know I don't like it when you ignore my calls.
My phone was in my bag, Mark. I was having dinner with my sister. I'm allowed to have a life outside of this relationship, you know?
Your sister. She's a bad influence on you. She's always telling you that you can do better than me. You shouldn't listen to her.
Actually, she's right. I've spent 2 years walking on eggshells, trying not to make you angry. I'm tired of checking with you before I go anywhere or talk to anyone.
I'm just protecting you. I do everything for you, and this is how you treat me? You're being ungrateful.
No, I'm being honest. This isn't love, Mark. It's control. You monitor my phone, you criticize my friends, and you make me feel small. I'm done.
You aren't going anywhere. You need me. You wouldn't survive a week without my help.
Watch me. I've already moved my things out while you were at work today. I'm staying with my sister, and I've already changed my phone number.
You can't do this.
I already have. Goodbye, Mark. Please don't try to contact me again. Mark, I was checking our joint bank account this morning, and I saw a huge payment to a credit card company. $5,000? What is going on?
I was going to tell you, Sarah. I've had some financial problems lately. I've been using the credit card for some business expenses that didn't pay off.
$5,000 is a lot of business expenses. Why didn't you talk to me about this months ago? We're supposed to be saving for a house.
I thought I could handle it. I thought the next project would cover the debt, but everything got delayed. I was embarrassed, okay? I didn't want you to think I was a failure.
You're not a failure for having debt, Mark. You're a failure for lying to me about it. We are a team. Now we have to change all our plans because of this.
I know. I'm so sorry. I've already started looking for a second job on the weekends to pay it back as quickly as possible.
We need to sit down and look at all our finances tonight. No more secrets. If there's more debt, I need to know now.
There isn't any more, I promise. I just want to fix this and get our life back on track.
It's going to take time to build that trust back. Let's start by making a strict budget for the next year.
Okay, the total is $120. So if we split it down the middle, that's $60 each. Does that sound okay to you?
Wait a second, Mark. I only had a small salad and a water. You had the steak, 3 glasses of wine, and the chocolate dessert. I don't think $60 is fair.
Oh, come on. We always split the bill. It's just easier than counting every cent. It's only a $20 difference.
$20 is a lot of money for me right now. I'm trying to save for my car repairs. I'm happy to pay for what I ate, which was about $25, including the tip.
You're being a bit difficult, aren't you? It makes the end of the dinner feel so mathematical and unromantic.
It's not about romance. It's about being fair. Why should I pay for your expensive wine? If you want to have a 3-course meal, that's fine, but you should pay for it.
Fine, I'll pay $95 and you pay $25. Is that better?
Much better. Thank you. Next time, maybe we should go somewhere a bit cheaper so we don't have this argument.
Or next time, I'll just order the salad.
Hey, Mark, do you have a minute? I wanted to ask you for a small favor. Well, really, it's a bit of a big favor.
Sure, Sarah. What's up? You look a bit stressed.
My car broke down yesterday, and the mechanic says it's going to cost $800 to fix. I don't have that much in my savings right now, and I need the car to get to work.
$800? That's quite a lot of money.
I know. I was wondering if you could lend me $400? I can pay you back $100 every month for the next 4 months. I've even written out a little agreement.
Mark, I like you and I want to help, but I've lent money to friends before and it always ends badly. It makes the friendship feel weird.
I promise I won't let that happen. I'm very serious about paying you back. I've already cut out my morning coffee and canceled my streaming subscriptions to save up.
Okay, I'll lend you the money this once, but please don't make me ask you for it every month. I want us to stay friends.
Thank you so much, Mark. You have no idea how much this helps me. I'll send you the $100 on the 1st of next month.
I'll hold you to that. Let's go get your car fixed.
Thanks for meeting me at the park, Mark. I thought it was better to talk here in the fresh air.
You sounded very serious on the phone. Is everything okay? You're making me a little nervous.
I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about us. I think we need to stop seeing each other.
Wait, what? Where is this coming from? I thought we were doing great. We just went to that concert last week.
That's the thing. We have fun, but I don't feel the deep connection I'm looking for. I feel like we want different things in the future.
I don't understand. I'm happy, and I thought you were too. Can't we try to fix whatever is wrong?
I've tried, Mark, but I've realized that I need some time to be alone and focus on my own life. It's not fair to keep you in a relationship when my heart isn't 100% in it.
This is really hard to hear. I really cared about you.
I care about you too, and that's why I wanted to tell you face to face. You deserve someone who is sure about you.
I appreciate you being honest, even if it hurts. I guess I need some time to process this.
I understand. I'll leave you now. I hope one day we can look back and not be angry.
Hey, Julia, do you have a second? I noticed something strange this morning.
Sure, what's up? You look a bit upset.
I am. I went to my bag to pay for lunch, and $50 is missing. You were the only person in the room when I left to get coffee.
Are you saying that I took your money? I can't believe you would think that.
I don't want to believe it, but the money was there an hour ago, and now it's gone. Nobody else was here.
Mark, we've been friends for 3 years. Do you really think I'm a thief? Check your other pockets. Maybe you spent it?
I already checked everywhere. I'm just frustrated because I really needed that cash for my electricity bill.
I understand you're stressed, but accusing me is a big mistake. I have my own money. Why would I steal from a friend?
I I don't know. I'm just so confused.
Look, is that a green note sticking out of your notebook on the desk?
Oh, wait. Yes, it is. It must have fallen out when I was moving my books.
See? You accused me for no reason. That really hurts my feelings, Mark.
I am so incredibly sorry, Julia. I was panicked. Please let me buy you coffee to make it up to you. You don't look very well today, Sarah. Are you feeling all right?
Not really. I woke up with a very sore throat and my head feels like it's spinning.
Do you have a fever? Your face looks a bit flushed.
I'm not sure. I feel hot 1 minute and then I have chills the next. I've also been coughing a lot.
That sounds like the flu. There's a bug going around the office lately. Have you taken any medicine?
I took some aspirin an hour ago, but it hasn't helped much. My muscles actually really ache too.
You should definitely go home and rest. Drinking a lot of water and orange juice helps with those symptoms.
I have so much work to do, though. I have that report due by 5 o'clock.
Don't worry about the report. I'll tell the boss you're sick. Health is much more important than a deadline.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I guess I need some time to process this.
I understand. I'll leave you now. I hope one day we can look back and not be angry. Hey, I noticed something very quietly lately. You haven't joined us for lunch all week. Is everything okay?
To be honest, no. I've been feeling really overwhelmed and down lately. It's hard to even get out of bed in the morning.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is it because of work or is it something more personal?
It's everything. I feel like I'm under a lot of pressure and I just can't keep up. I feel very anxious most of the time.
Have you talked to anyone about this? Like a professional or even just your family?
No, I didn't want to bother anyone. Everyone has their own problems, right?
You aren't a bother. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Sometimes just talking about it helps.
I suppose you're right. It's just hard to explain why I feel this way when there isn't one specific bad thing happening.
You don't need a reason to feel depressed or anxious. It just happens. Maybe you should try talking to a counselor. Our company has a free program for that.
I didn't know that. Maybe I'll look into it. Thank you for checking on me. It means a lot.
Anytime. If you ever need to vent or just want someone to sit with you, I'm here.
I am so exhausted. This new project is killing me. I've stayed at the office until 9 p.m. every night this week.
I've noticed. You look really tired. Is the manager giving you too much work?
It's not just the amount of work, it's the deadlines. They want everything done yesterday, and the clients keep changing their minds.
That sounds incredibly stressful. Have you tried talking to the supervisor about delegating some tasks?
I tried, but he said we are short staffed right now. I feel like I'm doing the work of 3 people.
You can't keep going like this or you'll burn out. You need to take a break, even if it's just for one weekend.
I wish I could, but I feel guilty if I'm not working. I feel like I'm falling behind.
Don't feel guilty. The company will still be there on Monday. Tonight, let's go out for a nice dinner and promise not to mention work once.
That actually sounds wonderful. I need to clear my head.
Great. Close your laptop right now. Let's get out of here.
I've been reading a lot about the stock market lately. I think we should start investing some of our extra savings.
The stock market? Isn't that very risky? I don't want us to lose the money we worked so hard for.
There is always some risk, but if we invest in a diversified index fund, it's much safer over the long term.
What exactly is an index fund? I'm not very good with financial terms.
It's basically a way to buy a small piece of many different companies at once. If one company fails, the others usually keep your money safe.
Okay, that makes sense. But how much money should we start with?
We don't need a lot. We could start with just $100 a month and see how it grows.
I've also heard people talking about gold and real estate. Are those better options?
They are different. Gold is good for stability, and real estate takes a lot of money to start. Stocks are easier for now.
Well, if we do it carefully, I'm willing to try. Let's talk to a financial advisor first to be safe.
Good idea. I'll book a consultation for next Friday. I have some bad news. The company had a meeting today and they're letting 20 people go. I'm one of them.
Oh my God, no! I'm so sorry. I know how much you liked that job.
I'm mostly worried about the bills. Between the mortgage and the car payment, we don't have much room in our budget.
Don't panic. We have our emergency fund. That should cover our expenses for at least 3 months.
3 months isn't a long time. I need to start looking for a new position immediately.
Why don't we sit down tonight and look at our expenses? We can cancel some subscriptions and stop eating at restaurants for a while.
That would help. I'll also check if I'm eligible for unemployment benefits tomorrow morning.
Good. And remember, you're very talented. I'm sure you'll find a better job soon.
I hope so. It's just a big shock. Thank you for staying calm. It really helps me.
We've faced challenges before. We'll get through this one too. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No, go ahead. It's a long trip to Edinburgh, so feel free to sit down.
Thank you. It's a beautiful day for a train ride, isn't it? Look at those hills.
It really is. Are you traveling for business or pleasure?
A bit of both. I'm visiting my sister, but I have to do some remote work on my laptop while I'm there. How about you?
I'm going to a photography workshop. I'm hoping to get some good shots of the old architecture in the city.
That sounds fascinating. Do you do that professionally?
No, just a hobby for now, but I'd love to make it my full-time job one day.
You should follow your passion. Life is too short to do a job you don't love.
I agree. By the way, do you know if there's a food carriage on this train? I forgot to pack a lunch.
Yes, I think it's 2 carriages ahead. They have sandwiches and coffee. Just to the Grand Hotel, please. To speaker 1. I'm so glad we are finally leaving that party.
Me too. It was a bit loud, wasn't it? You seem a little quiet, though. Are you okay?
Actually, I have something I need to tell you. I haven't been honest about why I've been working late.
What do you mean? I thought you were finishing the marketing project.
I wasn't at the office. I've been taking acting classes at the local theater. I was afraid to tell you because I thought you'd think it was silly.
Acting? That's amazing. Why would I think that's silly? I've always known you were creative.
I don't know. I guess I was worried you'd think I should be focusing on my real career. But I love it so much.
I want you to be happy. If acting makes you happy, I support you 100%.
Really? You're not mad that I lied?
I'm a little hurt that you didn't trust me, but I'm glad you told me now. Can I come see your next rehearsal?
I'd love that. Thank you for being so cool about it.
I feel so embarrassed. I think I really offended the waiter tonight at dinner.
Why? What happened? I thought the meal was great.
Well, I tried to give him a big tip because the service was excellent, but he looked very upset and gave the money back.
Oh, Mark, in this country, tipping is actually considered quite rude. It's like saying the owner doesn't pay them enough.
I had no idea. In New York, it's the opposite. If you don't tip, it's an insult.
I know, but every culture is different. Here, a simple thank you and a smile is the best way to show appreciation.
I wish I had read that travel guide you bought. I also noticed people were staring when I was talking loudly on my phone in the quiet square.
Yes, people here value silence and privacy in public spaces. It's better to keep your voice down.
I feel like such a typical tourist. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Don't worry, you're learning. Tomorrow we'll go to the local market and I'll show you some of the local customs.
Thanks for the help. From now on, I'll watch what the locals do before I act. You've been staring at your menu for 10 minutes, Sarah. Are you going to order the salmon again, or should we try something new tonight?
I'm not really hungry, Mark. Actually, I didn't come here to eat. I came here because I think we need to say what we've both been avoiding for months.
I knew this was coming. Is it about the promotion? I told you I'll have more time for us once the project is finished in December.
It's not about the project, Mark. It's about the fact that even when you're home, you aren't really there. We're like two ghosts living in the same apartment. I don't remember the last time we laughed together.
I'm working for our future. I'm trying to build a life for us. Doesn't that count for anything?
A future doesn't mean anything if the present is empty. I've decided to move out. I've already found a small studio near my office. I'm leaving on Saturday.
Saturday? You've already planned everything without even talking to me first?
I've tried talking to you, but you're always too busy or too tired. I'm sorry, Mark. I think we've just grown into different people. I'll pay for my half of the drinks and go.
Please don't. Let's just try one more time.
We've tried. Goodbye, Mark. I hope you find what you're looking for. Okay, Mark, we're at the front door. My father is going to ask you about your career, and my mother is going to ask you if you want more soup. Say yes to the soup, even if you're full.
Career and soup. Got it. I'm just worried your dad won't like the fact that I'm a musician. Most parents want their daughter to date a doctor or a lawyer.
Smiling. He'll be fine. Just tell him about the teaching you do at the university. He respects education. Knocking. Here they come.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Miller. It's an absolute honor to finally meet you. Sarah has told me so much about your beautiful home.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. This is Mark.
I brought these flowers for you, Mrs. Miller. And Mr. Miller, I heard you're a fan of vintage jazz, so I found this rare vinyl record for your collection.
Whispering. That was a smart move, Mark. Look, he's actually smiling.
I'm trying my best. So, Mr. Miller, Sarah tells me you used to play the trumpet back in college?
Oh, here we go. They'll be talking about music for the next 3 hours. I guess I'll just go help Mom with the soup.
Sarah, I was looking at my rent statement today, and then I looked at yours. Do you realize we're spending nearly $4,000 a month on two separate apartments that are only 10 minutes apart?
I've thought about that too, especially since I spend 5 nights a week at your place anyway. My plants are the only things living in my apartment.
Exactly. So, what if we looked for a bigger place together? Somewhere with a balcony and maybe a small office. We could save so much money and actually see each other every day.
It's a big step, Mark. I love you, but I'm also very protective of my space. What happens to my giant collection of vintage hats and my treadmill?
We'll find a place with a walk-in closet, and the treadmill can go in the corner of the living room. I'm willing to compromise if you are.
And what about the chores? I know you're a bit relaxed when it comes to washing dishes. I don't want to become your housekeeper.
We'll make a list, a strict digital list with reminders. I promise I'll do my part. Think of the vacations we could afford with the money we save.
Smiling. That is a very convincing argument. Okay, let's start looking at listings this weekend. But if I find a single dirty sock on the sofa, you're in trouble.
Standing in the hallway. Leo, it is 11:30 p.m. on a school night. I told you to be home by 10. Where have you been, and why aren't you answering your phone?
Mom, calm down. My phone died and we were just at Jake's house watching the game. It went into overtime. I'm not a kid anymore.
As long as you live under this roof, you follow the rules. Your father and I were worried sick. We almost called the police.
The police? That's so embarrassing. None of my friends have a 10 p.m. curfew. You're treating me like I'm 12.
Your friends' parents can do what they want, but in this house, education and safety come first. You have a math test tomorrow morning.
I've already studied. I'm going to pass. You just want to control everything I do. I can't wait to go away to college.
If you keep missing your curfew, you won't be going anywhere because you'll be grounded for the rest of the year. Go to your room. No laptop and no gaming for a week.
That's not fair. I hate this.
Sarah, I think we should talk about Leo's curfew again. He's 17 now, and 10 p.m. on a Friday seems a bit early. Maybe we should extend it to midnight?
Midnight? Absolutely not. The streets are dangerous at that time, and nothing good happens after 11 p.m. for a teenager.
I understand your concern, but if we don't give him a little more freedom, he's just going to start lying to us. He's a good kid. He gets good grades. I think he's earned some trust.
Trust is one thing, but safety is another. What if his friends are driving and they've been drinking? I don't want him in a car with a teenager at midnight.
How about a compromise? He can stay out till midnight, but only if I pick him up. That way we know he's safe and not in a car with someone else.
Thinking. And he has to keep his phone on and reply to my texts immediately?
Exactly. If he misses one text, the curfew goes back to 10 p.m. for a month. It's a trial period.
Fine, but you're the one who has to stay awake to pick him up. I'm not losing my sleep over this.
Deal. I'll go tell him the news. He's going to be thrilled.
Mark, I don't understand why you think you should get the lake house. Dad specifically told me that I could have it because I'm the one who spent every summer there with the kids.
Dad didn't put that in the will, Sarah. The will says everything is to be split 50-50. And since I'm the one who paid for the new roof and the plumbing repairs last year, I think I have more right to it.
You paid for those repairs because you wanted to use the house for your parties. I've been the one taking care of the gardens and the taxes for years.
That's because you live closer. I live 3 hours away. It's not fair to punish me for my location. I want to sell the house and split the money.
Sell it? That house has been in our family for 3 generations. You just want the cash to pay off your credit cards. You don't care about the family history at all.
I care about being fair. I have debts and you have a husband with a high salary. You don't need the house. You just want it.
If you try to sell that house, Mark, I will take you to court. I'm not letting our childhood memories be sold to some developer.
Fine. If that's how you want to play it, talk to my lawyer. I'm done discussing this with you. Sarah, did you see the letter from the landlord? He's raising our rent by 15% starting next month. This is getting out of control.
15%? That's an extra $300. He hasn't even fixed the leak in the bathroom or the broken intercom. How can he justify this?
He says it's because of market adjustments and rising insurance costs, but this apartment isn't market quality. The carpet is 10 years old.
We need to go talk to him. We've been perfect tenants for 3 years. We always pay on time and we never have loud parties. Maybe we can negotiate a 5% increase instead?
I'll try calling him tomorrow, but he's usually very stubborn. If he doesn't budge, we might have to look for a new place. I can't afford this increase and save for our wedding at the same time.
I'd hate to move. I love this neighborhood. But you're right, it's not worth the price anymore. Let's look at some other apartments tonight, just to see what's out there.
Good idea. If we find something cheaper and better, we can show him the listings as leverage. Look, we can pay less for a better place.
Exactly. He'd rather have a bit less rent than a vacant apartment for 3 months. Checking her passport for the 10th time. Do you have the boarding passes? And did you make sure the liquids are in the plastic bag? I don't want to be the person who holds up the security line.
Sarah, relax. I have everything right here on my phone. The bags are checked, the security line is short, and we have 2 hours before our flight. Let's just grab a coffee.
I can't relax until I'm sitting on the plane. What if the gate changes and we don't hear the announcement? Or what if there's a problem with the terminal?
You're the most organized person I know, and you're still a nervous wreck. Look at those people over there. They're eating a full breakfast. We should do the same.
I'm too stressed to eat. I'll just have a tea. Did you remember to turn off the oven and lock the back door?
I checked the oven 3 times, Sarah, and I locked the door. I even took a photo of it so I could show you if you got worried. See?
Okay, thank you. You know me so well. I just want this vacation to be perfect. No work, no stress, just us and the beach.
It will be. Now let's go find that tea. My treat. Looking at the screen. You have to be kidding me. Delayed by another 4 hours? That's going to make us miss our connecting flight in Frankfurt.
This is the second time this has happened with this airline. They said it was a technical issue, but I bet they just didn't have enough crew members.
I'm going to go talk to the gate agent. They need to put us on a different flight or at least give us some food vouchers. I'm starving.
There are already 50 people in line at the desk, Mark. Everyone is angry. Look at that man over there. He's shouting at the poor girl.
Well, I'm not going to shout, but I am going to demand an answer. We paid a lot of money for these tickets. We shouldn't be stuck in a terminal for 6 hours.
According to the law, if the delay is more than 3 hours, they have to compensate us. I'm going to start filling out the claim form on my phone right now.
Good idea. Let's keep a record of everything. I'm going to try and find some water. Do you want anything while I'm up?
Just some peace and quiet. But I'll settle for a bottle of water and a sandwich. This is going to be a very long day. Almost crying. Excuse me, the carousel has stopped and my suitcase isn't there. Everyone else from my flight has their bags.
Calmly. I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am. Let me check the system. Do you have your luggage tag? This small sticker they gave you at check-in.
Yes, it's right here on my passport. Please tell me it's not lost forever. I have all my clothes for the wedding in that bag.
Typing. It looks like your bag didn't make the connection in Paris. The good news is that it's been located and it's scheduled to arrive on the next flight tonight.
Tonight? But the wedding is tomorrow morning. How am I going to get my bag?
We can deliver it directly to your hotel. It should arrive by 10 p.m. I just need you to fill out this form with your address and a description of the bag.
It's a large red suitcase with a yellow ribbon on the handle. Are you sure it will arrive tonight? I don't even have a toothbrush.
We can give you a basic overnight kit with some toiletries to help you until the bag arrives. I apologize for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Thank you. I really hope you're right. This is not how I wanted to start my trip.
You've been staring at that same page for 20 minutes, Mark. Are you okay?
Honestly, I think I've hit a wall. I feel completely empty, like I have no energy left for this job.
That sounds like burnout. It's more than just being tired, isn't it?
Exactly. I used to love coming to work, but now I feel dread every time my alarm goes off in the morning.
I've been there before. You feel like a machine that's running out of battery. When was the last time you took a real vacation?
I haven't had a day off in 6 months. I keep thinking if I just work harder, the feeling will go away.
It's actually the opposite. The harder you push, the worse it gets. You need to disconnect completely.
But if I leave, who will handle my projects? Everything will fall apart.
No, it won't. The company will survive, but your health might not. You need to talk to HR about taking a mental health break.
I'm afraid they'll think I'm weak or that I'm not professional.
Taking care of yourself is the most professional thing you can do. You're no use to anyone if you're exhausted.
You're right. I'll send an email to my manager tonight and ask for a meeting.
So, how was your first session today? You were gone for quite a while.
It was intense. I didn't realize how much I had been holding inside until I started talking.
Was the therapist nice? I know you were worried about feeling judged.
She was very professional and kind. She just listened and asked questions that made me see things differently.
That's good to hear. Do you feel a little lighter now?
A little bit, but she told me that therapy is a long process. It's not a quick fix for my anxiety.
I'm just proud of you for going. A lot of people are too scared to ask for help.
I was scared too. I sat in my car for 10 minutes before I walked into the building.
Well, the first step is always the hardest. Did she give you any homework or things to practice?
Yes, she wants me to write down my thoughts when I feel stressed instead of ignoring them.
That sounds like a great idea. I'll make sure you have some quiet time each evening to do that.
Hey, Sarah, do you have a moment? I want to talk about what happened in the meeting this morning.
If you're going to complain about my presentation again, I don't really want to hear it.
I'm not complaining, but I felt very disrespected when you interrupted me while I was explaining the budget.
I only interrupted because you were giving the wrong figures, and we didn't have much time left.
Even if the figures were wrong, we are a team. You could have waited until I finished or told me privately.
I'm sorry if I embarrassed you, but I'm under a lot of pressure to make this project successful.
We're both under pressure, but we need to support each other in front of the boss, not argue.
You're right. I was being too aggressive. I apologize for that.
I appreciate the apology. Let's try to communicate better next time. Maybe we can review the notes together before the meeting.
That's a good suggestion. Let's do that for next Friday's presentation.
I can't believe you forgot the tickets at home. We've been waiting in this line for 40 minutes.
Keep your voice down. Everyone is looking at us. It was an honest mistake.
I don't care if people are looking. I told you 3 times to check your bag before we left the house.
I know, and I'm sorry, but yelling at me in the middle of the theater lobby isn't going to fix it.
It's just so frustrating. This was my birthday present, and now the show is going to start without us.
Look, I can call an Uber, go home, get the tickets, and be back in 20 minutes. We'll only miss the first scene.
20 minutes? More like 40 with the traffic. The whole night is ruined.
It's only ruined if we stay angry. Why don't you go get some popcorn while I run home?
Fine, but you're paying for the most expensive snacks they have.
Deal. I'll be back as fast as I can. Please try to relax.
Have you heard what people are saying about the office manager, Mr. Henderson?
No, what's the gossip now? This office is worse than high school.
Someone said he's leaving the company next month to work for a biggest competitor.
Really? That doesn't sound like him. He's been here for 15 years.
I know, but apparently he was seen having lunch with their CEO last Tuesday.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Maybe they're just old friends.
Maybe, but the rumor is that half the marketing department is going with him.
If that's true, we're going to be in a lot of trouble, but we should wait for an official announcement.
I'm just worried about my job security. If the manager leaves, everything might change.
Let's not spread the rumor any further. It only creates more stress for everyone.
You're right. I'll keep it to myself for now.
Oh my God, Mark. Is this a designer watch? It looks incredibly expensive.
Happy anniversary, Sarah. I wanted to get you something really special this year.
I love it. It's beautiful. But we talked about saving money for the house renovation.
I know, but you've been working so hard lately. I wanted to show you how much I appreciate you.
I appreciate the gesture, truly. But this must have cost thousands of dollars. Can we actually afford this right now?
I've been saving up my bonus money for months. It didn't come out of our shared savings account.
Even so, that money could have paid for the new kitchen tiles or the plumber.
I wanted to give you a gift that lasts forever, not just a floor.
I'm touched. I really am. But next time, let's discuss big purchases together. I'd be just as happy with a nice dinner and a card.
I understand. I just wanted to see you smile.
I am smiling. It's gorgeous. Thank you. But let's be more practical next year, okay?
I was looking at our bank statement. Why are we still paying $30 a month for that gourmet coffee club?
Oh, I forgot about that. We haven't received a box in months because I changed our address.
So we're paying for nothing? We need to cancel it right now.
I tried to cancel it online last week, but their website is so confusing. It keeps telling me to call a customer service number.
That's a classic trick. They make it hard to leave, so you keep paying.
Can you help me? I hate talking to people on the phone, especially when they try to convince me to stay.
Sure. Give me the account details. I'll tell them we are moving to a place where they don't deliver.
Thank you. While you're at it, can we cancel that fitness app too? Neither of us has used it since January.
Wow, we are wasting a lot of money on these subscriptions. Let's make a list of everything we pay for.
Good idea. We could probably save over $100 a month if we just pay for what we actually use.
I found this beautiful hotel in Rome. It's right in the city center, but it's $400 a night.
$400? Mark, that's half of our entire travel budget for the week.
But it has a balcony overlooking the Pantheon. Imagine having breakfast there.
I can imagine it, but I can also imagine us having no money for dinner or museums. We agreed on a $150 per night limit.
I know, but it's our first trip to Italy. I want it to be perfect.
A trip is perfect when you aren't stressed about money. If we spend it all on a room, we can't visit Florence or Venice.
What if we stay there for just one night and find a cheaper place for the rest of the week?
That's a lot of moving around with heavy suitcases. Why don't we find a nice Airbnb in a different neighborhood?
I guess you're right. It's better to spend the money on experiences and food.
Exactly. I'd rather have 10 amazing pizzas than one fancy balcony. I think we turned left when we should have turned right. Nothing around here looks like the map.
No, the map says the museum is just past this church. We're on the right track.
Mark, we passed that same blue church 10 minutes ago. We're walking in circles.
Let me check my GPS. Oh wait, my phone has no signal in these narrow streets.
Great. It's getting dark and I'm starting to get hungry. We should ask someone for directions.
I don't speak the language very well. What if they don't understand me?
Just use simple words or show them the name on the map. Look, there's a small cafe over there. Let's go inside.
Okay, you're right. I'll try my best.
Excuse me, where is the museum?
See, the waiter is pointing that way. It was just behind that tall building.
I feel a bit silly. I was so sure I knew where we were.
It's okay. Being lost is part of the adventure, but let's buy a paper map for tomorrow. Excuse me, waiter. I'm sorry to bother you, but I ordered my steak medium rare, and this is completely well done.
I am very sorry about that, ma'am. Let me take it back to the kitchen and have the chef prepare a new one for you.
Thank you. Also, my husband's soup is quite cold. We've been waiting for our food for a long time.
I apologize for the delay. We're very busy tonight, but that is no excuse for cold food. I will bring a fresh bowl of soup immediately.
We appreciate that. We really like the atmosphere here, but the service has been a bit disappointing so far.
I understand. To make up for the trouble, I would like to offer you both a free dessert or a glass of wine on the house.
That's very kind of you. Thank you for handling our complaints so professionally.
It is my pleasure. I'll be back in just a few minutes with your soup and the new steak.
See, it's always better to say something politely than to just be unhappy with your meal.
You're right. I'm glad we spoke up. Free dessert is a nice bonus.
Good morning. Welcome to the City Health Clinic. How can I help you today?
Good morning. I have an appointment with Dr. Smith at 10:30 a.m. My name is Robert Miller.
Let me check the schedule. Yes, Mr. Miller, you are right on time. Before you go in, I need you to fill out this medical history form.
Of course. To be honest, I'm feeling a bit nervous. I've had some strange chest pains lately.
I understand. It's normal to feel anxious at the doctor. Is the pain constant or does it come and go?
It usually happens when I'm exercising or climbing stairs. It feels like a heavy pressure.
Thank you for the information. I'll make a note of that. Do you have your insurance card and a photo ID?
Yes, here they are. Oh, and I also have a list of vitamins I'm currently taking. Should I show that to you or the doctor?
Please keep that for the doctor. He will want to review your supplements during the physical exam.
Okay. And how long do you think the appointment will take? I have to go back to work by noon.
The checkup usually takes about 30 minutes. Please take a seat and the nurse will call your name shortly.
Hey, Sarah, do you have a moment? I've been thinking about my younger brother Leo and his current situation.
Sure, what's going on? Is everything okay with his new apartment?
Not really. He called me yesterday and sounded very upset. He lost his job at the restaurant because they closed down.
Oh no, that's terrible news. He works so hard there. Is he going to be able to pay his bills?
That's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. He's short on rent money for next month. I was thinking we could help him out.
I want to help, but we're currently saving for our summer vacation and that new sofa. How much does he need?
He needs about $600. I was thinking we could lend it to him as a loan, not a gift.
A loan sounds better, but we need to be clear about when he can pay us back. We have our own expenses too.
I agree. I'll tell him he can pay us back in small amounts once he finds a new job.
Okay, let's do it. Family comes first, but let's also help him update his resume so he can find work quickly.
That's a great idea. I'll go over to his place tonight and help him apply for some positions online. Thank you for being so supportive.
I've been looking at travel blogs all morning. I found this amazing adventure tour in the Swiss Alps. We can go hiking and mountain biking.
Hiking? In the mountains? Mark, I was really dreaming of a relaxing beach holiday in Greece this year.
But we went to the seaside last year and the year before. Don't you want to see some different scenery? The air is so fresh in the mountains.
I understand, but I've had a very stressful year at work. I don't want to wake up early to climb a mountain. I want to sleep in and listen to the waves.
I get that you're tired, but sitting on a beach for 10 days is a bit boring, isn't it? We could do something exciting together.
It's not boring to me, it's peaceful. Plus, I already bought 2 new swimsuits.
How about a compromise? What if we find a place that has both, like a coastal town with nearby hills for walking?
That could work. Maybe somewhere in Italy. We could have the beach, but also go for a short walk in the hills if you feel restless.
Italy sounds perfect. We can have great food, the sea for you, and a bit of exploring for me.
Let's look for flights to Sicily.
Deal. As long as I spend at least 70% of the time on a sun lounger. Okay, my parents' car just pulled into the driveway. Are you ready to meet them?
Honestly, I'm terrified. I've been checking my hair in the mirror for 20 minutes. Do I look like a serious girlfriend?
You look beautiful, and more importantly, you look like yourself. They're going to love you because I love you.
I really hope so. What if I say something boring? What if your father doesn't like my sense of humor?
My father is very easygoing. Just talk to him about his garden. He's very proud of his tomatoes. And my mom will probably ask you a lot of questions about your job.
Okay, tomatoes and marketing. I can handle that. Did you remind your mom that I don't eat meat?
Yes, I told her 3 times. She made her famous vegetarian quiche for you.
That's so thoughtful. Oh, I hear the doorbell. Should I go to the door with you or stay here?
Come with me. Let's go welcome them together. Just be yourself and everything will be fine.
Okay, deep breath. Let's go.
Hey, do you have some time this evening? I'd like to sit down and talk about something that's been on my mind.
We need to talk? That usually sounds like bad news. Is everything okay with us?
It's not necessarily bad, but I think we need to change some things. Lately, I feel like we aren't really connecting.
What do you mean? We eat dinner together almost every night.
We eat dinner together, but we are both looking at our phones or watching TV. We don't actually talk about our days anymore.
I'm sorry. I know I've been distracted with that big project at the office. I guess I've been bringing my stress home with me.
I understand work is hard, but I miss my best friend. I feel lonely even when you're sitting right next to me.
I didn't realize you felt that way. I'm really sorry, Elena. I don't want you to feel lonely.
I think we should have a no phone rule during dinner. Just 30 minutes of real conversation. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. You're right, the phone can wait. Let's start tonight. I'll leave mine in the kitchen.
I just got a call from my sister. Our grandmother had a stroke this morning. She's in the hospital.
Oh no, I am so sorry to hear that. Come here, give me a hug.
I'm so scared. The doctor said the next 24 hours are very important. I feel like I can't even breathe right now.
It's okay to be scared. You love her very much. Just try to focus on your breathing. I'm right here with you.
I need to go see her, but the flights are so expensive. And I have that big presentation at work tomorrow.
Forget about the presentation. Your family is more important. I will look for the fastest flight right now and I'll pay for it.
You would do that? But it's so much money.
Money doesn't matter in a crisis. You need to be with your family. I'll stay here and take care of the dog and the house.
Thank you. I don't know what I would do without your help. You always know how to make me feel safe.
We are a team. Now go grab your suitcase and I'll start packing some clothes for you while I book the ticket. Good evening, ma'am. Can I see your passport and your boarding pass, please?
Yes, of course. Here you go. I'm so excited. I'm flying to Paris for my best friend's 30th birthday party.
I see. One moment, please. Ma'am, there is a problem with your document.
A problem? What kind of problem? I used it to travel to Italy just last year.
Your passport expired 2 months ago. Also, for international travel to France, your passport must be valid for at least 3 months after your departure date.
Oh my God, you're joking. I completely forgot to check the date. I was so busy planning the trip.
I'm very sorry, but I cannot allow you to go through security. It's against the law.
Is there anything I can do? Can I get a temporary stamp or something? My flight leaves in 2 hours.
You need to visit the National Passport Office. There is a branch in Terminal 1 that handles emergency renewals, but it takes about 4 hours.
So I will miss my flight. But if I get the new passport today, can I take the next flight tomorrow?
Yes, if you get the new document, you can rebook your flight. Go to Terminal 1 immediately and talk to the officers there.
Thank you for the information. I feel so silly, but I'm going to try to fix this.
So, I've been looking at our savings and the house prices in this neighborhood. We definitely need to talk to the bank about a mortgage.
I agree, but I'm a bit worried about the interest rates. They've gone up a lot recently.
They have, but if we wait another year, the house prices might be even higher. We have a good down payment saved up.
True. How much of a loan do you think we should ask for? I don't want to be in debt for the rest of our lives.
I think a 25-year loan for $250,000 would be manageable for us.
That's a huge amount of money. What happens if one of us loses our job?
The bank offers insurance for that. Plus, we will still have some emergency savings left over.
We would need to be very careful with our monthly spending. No more expensive dinners or shopping trips for a while.
I'm okay with that. Owning our own home is a better investment for our future than buying clothes or gadgets.
You're right. Let's make an appointment with the bank manager for Monday and see what they say. Hey, the monthly bills just arrived in my email. We need to figure out how to pay them.
Sure thing. How much is the total for the rent, internet, and electricity this time?
The rent is the same, but the electricity bill is much higher. I think it's because of the heaters we use during the cold week.
That makes sense. Should we just split everything 50-50 like we usually do?
Actually, I wanted to suggest something else. Since you take much longer showers and do laundry twice a week, maybe the water bill shouldn't be exactly half?
Fair point. I do use a lot of water. How about I pay 60% of the water and electricity and we split the rent and internet equally?
That sounds very fair to me. Also, we need to buy more dish soap, sponges, and trash bags for the kitchen.
Why don't we have a house fund? We can both put $50 in a jar at the start of the month for those kinds of things.
I love that idea. It's much easier than sending each other tiny amounts of money on Venmo every time we buy toilet paper.
Great. I'll go get a jar and put the first $50 in right now.
We've been living in separate rooms for 3 months now, Julia. I think it's time we admit that we can't fix this.
I know. I've spent many nights crying and thinking about it. It's heartbreaking, but I think a divorce is the only way forward.
It's hard to say the word, isn't it, after 10 years of marriage? But we've grown into different people now.
We have. We want different things in life now. My biggest concern is the children. How are we going to tell them?
We should tell them together. We need to make sure they know that this is not their fault and that we both still love them very much.
I agree. And I don't want this to be an angry process. I don't want to fight over the car or the furniture in court.
That's a good idea. It will keep things professional and much less stressful for everyone involved.
I still care about you, but I think we will be better off as friends. Maybe in the future we can even have dinner as a family again.
I hope so. Let's talk to a lawyer next week just to understand the paperwork, but let's promise to stay kind to each other.
I promise. Let's do our best for ourselves and for the kids.